Can I be heard now? Can I? Can... Does this work now? Hello? Hi. Can I be heard? Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can I be heard? I'm I'm talking right now. Can someone tell me, please? Can, can, hello? Please comment yes or no. Can you hear me? Please comment. Please comment. Please. Can I be heard? Can I? Okay. Okay. Hi, can you hear me? Thank God. What a relief. Yay. Yay. Oh, I wasn't wasn't getting notifications from Discord. Oops. The fuck? This action could not be completed. Okay. I still have the rest of the story to read. Okay, let me do reading Reddit stories. Smiley face. Heart. Okay. Here we go. Let me start the update all over again. Okay. I don't know. I think it's because I tried to chat. I didn't know that I couldn't do both things at the same time. Yeah, I was gonna talk to those people. I don't know if they heard me either. I don't think they heard me either. Okay. Update. Well, okay, wait. TLDR for the first one. Went on a date with a woman and she posted my pictures to a cheaters group because she wanted to know if I was actually single. Now my private life is disrupted and I don't know if we're compatible moving forward. Okay, and the update. Back with an update, but firstly, a couple of quick notes based on the feedback I got. No, I'm not Patrick or David or Eric or Pascal or Brett. Thank you for the PMs asking. As much as I'd like to be a Brett since that was my favorite wrestler as a kid, it's concerning that these messages imply this seems to be happening so much that the identities can be confused. 2. I don't care if you think my close female friend violated the sanctity of your super cool secret girls only club. Ashley told me her loyalties are to me. She's known me since I was a child and knows that I didn't deserve to have my photo plastered there. 3. I understand that those groups may be necessary in keeping women safe or fighting predators, but their moderator should go harder in ensuring that it meets those goals rather than running a de facto gossip club where innocent people's personal lives are affected. I've had dozens of people reach out with very similar experiences, so perhaps your rules should reflect that rather than just keep boys out. Why am I out of breath right now? Hang on, give me a second. Right. Okay. 4. The lunatic who wanted to sell me her cat, he seemed like a cool dude, but oh, he's talking about the cat. Okay. I do have a drink. Yes. Okay. The lunatic who wanted to sell me her cat. The cat seemed like a cool dude, but I just wasn't in the market for a pet. He also only had 3 legs, which made him run like a drunken sailor. Oh, cat. A drunken sailor. All cats deserve love. I hope he got away from her. 5. Some of you alarmingly struggle with concepts of consent. I consented to my photo appearing on a dating app. I did not consent to my photo appearing in a "is this guy trash" group. These are not the same, and the stigma and assumptions associated with both are vastly different. I really shouldn't have to explain this, but here we are. Regarding me not realizing how big this group was, 3 of the women in my life all found out about it the same way. On Valentine's Day, a radio show ran a segment on it, then it got picked up by blogs and social media. It's even appeared on local television. My friend saw it on Twitter. Another saw this guy was dating 12 women post that got shared and decided to investigate. My sister was texted by her friend about it, and when they all rushed to check out the group, there I was, great timing. It currently has over 50,000 members. Anyway, moving on. No, for real. No. I'm the only one that can be famous. I decided not to pursue things with Danielle. She took the post down during our radio silence, but it mainly boiled down to just not seeing her in the same light anymore. I can accept that she is genuinely sorry, but I also know how I am, and it wouldn't be fair to either of us. This is supposed to be the honeymoon period. Everything is supposed to be light and cute. Now it's just suspicion and resentment. True. I'm not gonna lie, the period between when we first started talking to when I went away on my trip was really great. I looked forward to talking to her. When I would see a text, I got butterflies. When we kissed, it felt electric. Some people said what she did was such an obvious red flag that they were questioning why I was even hesitating. The reason is that I haven't felt like this in some time. My last relationship lasted 5 years, and after we broke up, I legitimately wondered if I could find that spark again. Oh no. Especially after trying dating apps here and there and not having much luck finding the right person. I do want to feel that spark again and find my person, but holding on to something that already has these problems before it even starts. I lost my spot. Damn it. Okay. I do want to feel that spark again and find my person, but holding on to something that already has these problems before it even starts is the wrong move. Instead, I'm simply happy I got to experience it. Now I know it's out there and possible again, just not with Danielle. But I'll be honest, I did wake up today thinking, hey, maybe a couple months down the road, I'll think different and maybe we'll go grab a drink. And then I saw she texted me. To preface, before I left the city for work, she sent me a photo with a message, "Don't forget about me." It was her in a bikini on a summer beach blowing a kiss. She's quite chesty, so it's not exactly safe for work, but there was no nudity. I opened today's text, which reads, "Hey, hope I'm not disturbing you, but I'd like to ask you to delete that picture I sent and do not share it with anyone." What the fuck? I replied, "The only copy of that picture is in our chat thread. Do you seriously have this low of an opinion of me?" To which she apologized and said she was just making sure. Fine. At first I was annoyed, but then I realized the most important thing. It was a reminder I'd made the right decision, so I made another and deleted her number. TLDR decided not to pursue things with Danielle. Jesus Christ. For real? Okay, can you imagine the fact? Okay, she posted a picture of him without his consent to a place he didn't consent for it to be posted. And then she's out here weeks later saying, "Hey, can you please not post my picture?" To a place I don't consent. Hello? Are you okay? Is everything alright up there? Top comment says it was quoting the OP. He also only had 3 legs, which made him run like a drunken sailor. Then they say, "That sounds cute as fuck, and too bad we don't have video evidence of that." And then somebody replies to that comment. For a moment, I thought OP was talking about that date, LMAO. Me too. I was like, wait, your date has 3 legs? Someone else replied, yes, the sad part of this story is that we don't know the outcome of the crazy lady's 3-legged kitty. And someone replied to that saying, it's all over the "Are we buying the same 3-legged cat" Facebook groups. Oh, somebody said, my mom had a 3-legged cat when I was younger, and his name was Bobbin. Man, I want to see these. Now I want a 3-legged cat. Don't post the cat's big without consent. Okay, second comment says, I can't believe he didn't tell her, I would never share a photo of you without your consent. What kind of monster would do that? True. Um, yeah, true. You're right. Okay, let me go to best Reddit updates 2022 winners. Okay, best post. I'm gonna read. Let's see. Okay, which one do you want to hear? Felt. Okay, the titles are OP fucked up by throwing his steak out a window. Number 2, Mother-in-Law in the Wild Insane Granny Saga Part 1 and 2. Or number 3, Company throws a corporate retreat at a plantation in South Carolina. Bro, you said cotton as I was reading the throws a corporate company throws a corporate retreat at a plantation in South Carolina. That's one of the southern United States that had plantations, which are slavery buildings. I don't really know how to describe it. It's where white people would keep slaves. But I think we should read that one. I think that's a sign. Okay, let's read that one. Company throws a corporate retreat at a Southern Alabama. Oh. Okay. Company throws a corporate retreat at a plantation in Southern Alabama with a period appropriate costume ball. Only black guy that works for the company shows up dressed as a slave. What? Okay, wait, let me. What am I. Let's see. I'm really confused. No! Damn it. Okay, let's see. Dude, what is going on in this post? The fuck? Okay. There's no original post, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so the original poster is the black guy who went dressed as a slave. So he starts off with saying, as a lot of you already know, I had to attend a corporate retreat this weekend that happened to take place on a southern plantation in Alabama. There was a period appropriate costume ball scheduled for the end of the trip, but they apparently forgot about me, their lone black employee. Hilarity ensued. Dude, what? This. Okay. So then he says, update. Currently on the phone with boss and HR. Was wondering why the call wasn't with boss and the HR chick I deal with all the time. I now know why I am dealing with the head of HR and not the usual chick. LOL, normal HR chick is the person I expected to hear from. Wasn't her because the damn party was her dumbass idea. She has been canned, I have been promoted with a disproportionate raise and better benefits, but I have been assured that this has nothing to do with anything that happened on the retreat and just happens to be coinciding with HR Assistant Director canning. So remember, kids, correlation is not causation. Dude. Okay. The HR Assistant Director is the one who came up with the idea to have the corporate retreat on a southern plantation, Alabama. Okay? She brought it to the company, and the company said, sounds good. I think she should not be the only one fired. I think a lot more people should be fired. Are you kidding? Dude, what? Okay, there's additional info in the comments. Commenter, anything you planned for the party that you missed out on, I would have paid to see you surprise a Confederate officer. Funniest / most clever thing I've seen on Reddit yet. Well done. Okay, so what happened? In case you're not getting it, because I have trouble understanding too autism things. But basically, this Redditor OP works at a company where he is the only black employee. The HR assistant director came up with the idea to have a corporate retreat at a plantation in southern Alabama at the end of the trip. The company agreed with it, forgetting that they have a black employee and not understanding / realizing that it was problematic to have a like with costumes and everything, a retreat at a plantation with period appropriate costumes. So OP went dressed as a slave to make them all realize how fucked up it was. So it wasn't that, because at first I was thinking OP was forced to dress as a slave, but no, he decided to dress as a slave to make them realize, hey man, what the fuck is this? No. Okay, so OP replies, there was a super old couple, New England transplants from the South, who came with Confederate officer uniforms and were really proud of them. They kept talking it up and were probably the most excited out of everyone in attendance about the ball. After my reveal with the chick in the dress, they avoided me like the plague, the black one, and their uniforms were never seen. They avoided me like the plague, the black one. Someone comments, how did the idea pop in your head? Was it immediately was it immediately when you heard the location slash theme of the retreat and party? Did your wife try to talk you out of it? OP replies, yeah, it was the second I read the theme. I was like, really? Well, I guarantee this means they forgot about me again. Not again. They've forgotten about OP before. What? OP then goes on to say, wife was a little afraid I would get us in trouble, but we agreed that it would be okay as long as I didn't, like I planned to, make a name tag that said my name is Kunta Kite. Kunta Kinte. Someone asks, while I was laughing my ass off at your post, how was the general reaction from everyone else in person who saw your hilarious costume set? OP replies, I can't read. The climate definitely got palpably stiff and awkward for the rest of the retreat. I was clearly avoided on more than one occasion. Apparently, an off-color person with matching humor was a bit was a bit much for them. Dude, what? Dude, this is hilarious. Okay, somebody. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this person, OP, super funny, situation, not funny. Someone comments, where did you come up with the idea to be a party slave? And then OP says, I'm the only black employee and I am often forgotten about. The moment I saw the theme of the party, I realized I had once again been overlooked. I'm thinking this may be the last time that happens, lol. What? Do you want to learn more about the United States? Okay, I'll skip it then. Okay. Somebody asks, how are parties romanticizing plantations even a thing? Somebody else replies to that question and says, "It's not just parties, like every remaining plantation in the South is booked up for weddings every weekend during the season. And yes, many of them still have hanging trees. I've toured several plantations, and several of them have recreations of the enslaved people's quarters. I've noticed that they make them look a lot better than historical record states. Like, those shacks did not have wood floors most of the time, among other inaccuracies." And then someone else replies to that with, "The messed up thing is how carefully normalized it is down here. I might as Wonder Bread and have all the privileges that come with that, and I was in college before I was exposed to the truth. Our public school textbooks glossed over slavery completely where they could and twisted sorry. Our public school textbooks glossed over slavery completely where they could and twisted the truth where they couldn't. Quote, sure, slavery was bad, but some people treated their slaves like people. Some slaves didn't want to be free. The Civil War wasn't about slavery at all. Slavery was incidental, and it was really about states' rights. People in the South were just defending their land and families from the murdering Yankees. The South burned. How horrible is that?" End quote. Meanwhile, they took us on field trips to big, beautiful plantations and told us about how magical life was back then. 90% of the tours were spent exploring the main house and seeing the work of white craftsmen. When eventually they showed us the, quote, slave quarters, they were always cozy little cabins, rocking chairs on every porch, beautifully polished wooden beds with handmade quilts and corncob dolls. And all of that was provided by the white folks up in the big house. How nice! They did everything they could to indoctrinate us with the heritage, not hate, bullshit, and we, removed from the struggles that Black Americans faced, there was one Black kid bought it. Even after I was grown and started dismantling my old worldview, I still had a picture in my head of plantations as old pretty houses. It took someone asking, "Would you get married in a concentration camp?" for it to really stick. None of that is an excuse. It's utterly indefensible, but it's one of the possible explanations for why seemingly informed white folks do stupid shit like that all the time. Yeah, and that is the United States for you. Oh, so you know, the Puritans from your side of the world? Do you know how we learn about them? The Puritans. They, so back when England was, Catholic, there was a group of people called the Puritans who didn't want to follow they didn't want to follow Catholicism because they didn't agree with some of the things. And so eventually they came over to the United States and, you know, they were the colonists here. In the US, we are taught that they came to the United States because in England they were facing religious persecution and they were getting killed for what they believed in and whatnot, okay? What actually happened was that they were exiled to the United States because they were the ones killing Catholics. But because the US is founded by Puritans, we get told, no, guys, we were the good ones. Britain was the bad guy in the situation. I always thought the US was formed by people escaping religious persecution. It wasn't. What? That's crazy, dude. That is mad. Okay, I have a question for you. Do you want best post, most wholesome, most rage inducing, most satisfying outcome, best surprising 180-degree twist, or best post with the lowest stakes? Rage inducing? Okay. I'll do the top one. Right? Okay. The title for this one is. Wait, did I click the right? I did not click the right one. The title for this one is My Ex-Husband and His New Wife Made My Daughter a Back Brace Out of Wood and Steel and Forced Her to Wear It. Trigger warning, child abuse, mood spoiler, infuriating. Should I continue? Okay, so we shall not continue. I'll do third place then. Title is Am I the Asshole for Asking My Husband to Pay for Our Son's College with His Daughter's Fund? And the daughter comments. Mood spoiler, fairy tales haven't prepared you for this step monster. Oh, yeah, people put all kinds of things on Reddit. Like, that's not the worst that I've heard / seen. There's worse things on Reddit. Not to mention 4chan. For me, this is exactly why I go on socials. Okay, so this one is about stepmother who is actually for misogyny. They flagged your comment for misogyny. For potential misogyny. Okay, this one's called Am I the Asshole for Asking My Husband to Pay for Our Son's College with His Daughter's? Yes, you. With his daughter's fund. And the daughter comments. I, 36 female, have been married to my husband, 57 male, for 2 wonderful years. I have a son from a previous relationship. Noah, 18 male. Bro, you crazy. They did not flag that one, so yes, that is better. I have a son from a previous relationship, Noah, 18 male, and he has a daughter from his previous marriage, Grace, 17 female. My husband considers Noah his son and is in all but his name. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Misandrist. Yeah. My husband. Okay, wait. Let me read this again. My husband considers Noah his son and is in all but his name. Does that make sense? Okay, whatever. Noah is an amazing student, high GPA, plays basketball and football, volunteers for charity, and is an all around great person. Noah has recently received a likely letter from his dream school, and we are all ecstatic about it. My husband and I started talking about finances and how we are going to contribute towards tuition fees. I was a single mom until I got married, so I haven't got much saved, but my husband mentioned the fund. I will stop after this story. But my husband has mentioned the fund he's been collecting for college since his daughter was born. Now here's the part that I'm asking if I'm the asshole for, but please read the rest of this post before making judgments. I do explain myself. I asked my husband if we could use that money for Noah. It's enough for all 4 years of his degree. He said no in the beginning, but I explained that while I love Grace, she isn't very academically inclined. Average GPA, no extracurriculars, and has even said that she's going to the community college close by for the first 2 years. Plus, she's a junior. We have a whole year to start building up another college fund for her. My husband is still on the fence, but at least he's not sticking with no. He wanted to talk to his daughter first and reiterate what I said above. It did not go well. He said there was screaming involved and included her calling my son and I names that I will not be repeating here, accusing him of cheating on her mother, which is completely false and she knows it. We met 3 years ago, 7 months after his divorce. I've been getting a barrage of texts and voicemails from his ex-wife's side of the family calling me all sorts of names. My husband is disgusted with his daughter's words and actions and is pretty upset and down right now. I feel like I've caused this, but my mother, sister, and aunt are telling me I did the right thing, that my son deserves that money. Am I the asshole for asking my husband to pay for our son's tuition? Dude, what? Top comment, you're the asshole, you're the asshole, you're the asshole. Whichever way you look at it, you're the asshole. And anyone who tells you different, aka your side of the family, is an asshole too. That's Grace's fund, not your son's. Quit it with the entitlement. And if your son is as academically and athletically gifted as he is, then he should be able to get some scholarships. Getting a part-time job is also an option, as is getting financial aid. Your lack of planning and saving is on you. Grace shouldn't have to pay for it. That's not his son, though. That's his stepson. And he's only been the father for 2 years. So he met the stepson when the stepson was 15. Yeah. The commenter goes on to say, being a single mother is no excuse. Also, your hubby spent close to 2 decades saving up for that fund, and your plan is to use it and then make up for it in a year, and not even just use it for a year while you save up for the next 3 years. Still an asshole move, but to a lesser extent. But no, you want the whole lot. The entitlement is really strong with you. Your son is not entitled to Grace's money. Whatever you think about her academic abilities, you denigrating them and her extracurriculars or lack thereof does not give you a pass to steal her college fund. And yes, steal, because that's what you would be doing. Edited. Edit 2, and since they are super okay with you taking money that's not yours, instead of you stealing Grace's money, why don't you have your relatives, mother, sister, and aunt, contribute to Saint Noah's college fund? Edit 3, you're the asshole for our son, but his daughter bit. Yeah, because in the TLDR, she says, am I the asshole for asking my husband to pay for our son's tuition? It's not their son, it's her son. And before that, she says, my husband is disgusted with his daughter's words and actions. If your son is also your husband's son, then his daughter should also be your daughter. You know what I mean? Okay, there's an update. That's not the update. Update is, oh shit, I forgot that the daughter comments. Okay, sorry, let me get to the update. I've accepted my judgment of being the asshole and have read a lot of the comments. My husband and I talked last night and he decided Noah won't get the entire fund. The plan is he will get enough for the first 3 years and the rest of the money will go to Grace. We will help Grace pay off any loans she may have to get as soon as we are able and then start a new fund for our baby. Grace told us to screw ourselves when he told her, but we will still help her no matter what she does/says. Like I said, I've accepted my judgment, but I would be fine with being called a lot worse if it means my son can go to his dream school. What? For the first 3 years. Okay. What? Okay. Let me give my opinion on this. So, the son is going to his dream school, which is most likely an expensive school. So, the fact that they're paying him enough for the first 3 years means that Grace is probably not going to get enough for the first year alone, even if she goes to community college. And also, enough for the first 3 years, does that mean just for the tuition fees, or does that include textbook fees, cost of living, food, groceries, clothes, extra supplies? Because there's a lot more that goes into the cost of college. Yeah, that's her money. And the stepmom was even like, well, but she's gonna go to community college, which is free/cheaper for the first 2 years. I think the money that's gonna be left for her is not even gonna be enough for the first 2 years of community college. And that's community college. Community college is cheap. And then this line, Grace told us to screw ourselves when he told her, but we will still help her no matter what she says/does. That sounds so condescending and so like manipulative. Like, it's like the stepmom is painting Grace as the monster, but then is like, but I'll still help you because I love you. You know, and it's just a manipulative thing to say. Like, you're stealing her money. Right? Like, no, you're actually not helping her. You are stealing her money and giving it to your son. I bet you the son is going to like start going to parties. College changes people. I don't think they realize that. Or maybe they do, but right? Okay, well, Grace comments. She says, "You can't be freaking serious, Christina. When Victor asked me if this post was about me, I thought, no, she wouldn't be so crazy as to try and gain sympathy for this. But here you are, and the lies as well. Dad left us for you. That's why we call you a homewrecker, because you are. 7 months after the divorce, my ass, he went through that divorce while you lived with him. My mom told me not to hold that against him. That just because he was a bad husband didn't mean he was a bad father. Guess who's earned that new title? You lied to try and make yourself look better, and thousands of people still hate you. Congratulations." Damn. Damn. God damn. Pop off Grace. And fuck Christina. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah. Yep. Top comment says, "I totally accept my yearly asshole judgment, but it doesn't matter because my spineless husband rolled over and agreed to betray his daughter for me." Someone else says, "We're only taking 75% of the money we want instead of 100%. Thanks for helping me see that I was the problem, Reddit." Oh, yeah. Okay, also, in the update, she says, "The plan is he will get enough for the first 3 years and the rest of the money will go to Grace. We will help Grace pay off any loans she may have to get as soon as we are able." First of all, before I continue reading, what do you mean as soon as we are able? I bet you the stepmom Christina is going to start buying furniture out of nowhere. To be like, "No, but we need this furniture because blah 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 blah." "We need this new $2,000 couch because our old couch looks ugly and I couldn't get a $500 couch because question mark." And then she says, okay, so the whole sentence. Right, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so the whole sentence is, "We will help Grace pay off any loans she may have to get as soon as we are able, and then start a new fund for our baby." They're having a baby. No. Sorry. Bro, why can't I say... Dude, this sucks. I promise you, Pinky promise you, I've been saying that for years. Years and years and years and years and years. I've even said that on my TikTok. And you know who followed me on TikTok? Okay, so Christina is 36 years. They're having a baby. A baby. And they're going to start a new fund for the new baby. But Grace is only going to get help to pay for loans. And that's not even a guarantee. Grace is only going to maybe get help to pay off loans. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. Man, Christina sucks. Grace's dad sucks. I wish Grace all the best. I wonder, let's see. Has anyone offered to pay for Grace's college? I'd be like, yo, people are telling Grace to go see a lawyer because depending on where they live, Grace's mom could sue the dad and the stepmom for stealing. Oh, somebody else brings up a good point. They say if the father paid any of Grace's child support into the college fund, he could face criminal action. Like, if he was telling Grace's mom, don't worry, I'll pay half, I'll give you the child support check, I'm gonna cut it in half, give you half right now, put the other half in the college fund. They're gonna go to jail. Jail! Jail! Jail, jail, jail. Electric chair, actually. Oh, this too. If Grace's mom helped contribute for the fund, oh, they can sue the dad for so many things. So many things. Yeah, I know that is so stressful, but the um I hope that Grace tells her dad, "Hey dad, if you give Noah this money, I'm going to sue you for everything that you're worth. If you even give him a penny, I'm going to sue you and you're going to go to jail because what you're doing is illegal." You know? Right. Yep. Yep. I'm reading more comments, and there's more things that they could get. Like, aside from paying off only 3 years for Noah's dream school, Grace's dad is probably going to owe Grace's mom a ton of childcare fees. Oh, that's true. Christina could also be like, let's let's use 75% of the money for Noah, and since Grace is going to go to community college, let's use the rest of the 25% on our new baby. Man, this new baby. New baby. Like, what? No, that's a joke. Okay, well, put the baby up for adoption. Exactly. Well, that's gonna be it for me because it's 9 p.m. and I'm sure it's very late now for you. So, but thank you for watching. Wait, let me do a nice little. Hold on. Thanks for watching. Heart, smiley face. Thank you. Boobies. Not boobies. That's a heart. Goodness. Now my heart's broken. You've broken my heart. How dare you? You said something, because you said something about being gay. Homophobia. I don't think I spelled that right. Hang on. Homophobia. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Shut up. Everybody shut up. What the fuck did I just do? What? Okay, whatever. Thank you. Think. Shit. Think. No, wait. That looks ugly. Thank you. That's not. Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me get this. Hold on. Thank you. Exclamation point. Heart. Smiley face. Okay, whatever. Um, bye. Oh shit, that's not how you spell. Bye. Mwah. Okay, sorry. Bye. Bye bye. I'm not illiterate, I swear. Bye.